If you grew up in the 1980s, 90s, and maybe the early 2000s like me, you probably remember taking a lot of your favorite songs and recording them to cheap cassette tapes you bought at Walmart. Well, for most people, those days are over. Now we just have MP3 audio. You know, rip straight to a MP3 player. Why not? But for me, those days are still in swing. Hey guys, Brony General here, showing you my way of listening to music. And it's actually a pretty long process of getting the music, recording it, ripping it from CD to cassette, and then the playback. So we'll start at the beginning, at my computer. So, I believe I can speak for most people when I say I've got most of my music saved onto my computer. If we look right here, if I can find my USB, wow, I don't normally lose those. That's kind of funny. The one time I'm trying to do a video, that's when they go missing. No problem. You guys get the point. I have all my music saved onto a USB and backed up on my computer. So what I do first is I take a blank CD, put it in my disk drive, open up CD Burner XP there, and then record, or not record, but burn all the music to a compact disc, which is fairly easy. People do that today. From there, what I do is I take that CD and put it into this PlayStation. This PlayStation is hooked up to a cassette deck recorder system where the audio flows through this, then into the TV, instead of directly into the TV. Or, well, I guess the audio flows from PlayStation to the deck to the VCR, then to the TV. Because, well, that's just the way it's all set up. I need to turn my power strip back on. I don't know who turned it off, but someone did. Okay. But anyway, from there, I get a blank tape of some kind. I got these at Goodwill. And I put it into the deck, right there. Then, I hit record on the deck, and then hit play on the PlayStation, and the audio will flow through the cassette tape deck, record onto the cassette, and I will have, essentially, a mixtape. From there, it's playback time. And for playback, I use something real classic. A Ghetto Blaster style boombox. And if you don't know what a Ghetto Blaster is, it's those stereotypical boom boxes you see in a lot of ghetto from the 90s or 80s style things. That they have them held on their shoulder and they're really loud. Mine is a Sanyo bass expander that I got for 15 bucks at Desiree Industries. And if you look here, I actually have a cassette already in it. This one I mixed not long ago, and I have my settings, as you can see here. Balance is straight in the middle, bass is all the way up, and then my my different hertz levels are usually all the way down. So let's hear how it exactly sounds being played back from cassette tape. You can see that it's actually a pretty good playback. If I had to compare it, I would only be able to compare it to the MP3 and CD audio. It doesn't sound any different, and it's pretty high quality, which I really don't usually expect from my things, just because I'm recording from some cheap discs I found at Kmart, off an old computer, into an old outdated PlayStation, through a thrift store bought cassette deck onto cassette tape that hasn't been touched in the last decade. You wouldn't expect it to be as high quality as it is, but it is high quality. Especially when played back off this really nice Sanyo bass expander boombox. The bass is amazing, and it's a good sound. So for those who want to do this yourself, who want to record your audio to cassettes, there you go. The resources you'll need is a computer able to record to CDs, something that you can plug into a cassette deck, empty cassette tapes, and empty CDs. So overall, to get that entire setup, I would say if you buy it all used, that's probably maybe a $50 to $80 purchase. But obviously, I bought all this stuff over a long period of time. I didn't get all this stuff at once. You know, I just pick up the cassette tapes whenever I see them at the thrift store. This boombox I just bought, and the cassette recorder I bought as well. The computer I've obviously had for a long time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy more like it, because more will be coming soon with Beta 3.0 being out now. And I'll see you guys in the next one.